You see, this is Rio Central, and the little, between Pavilion 1 and 2, you have a little black area, or blue, or whatever color that is. That's the Pavilion T. That's for temporary, that's for major groups. That's also where all side event and learning centers will be. In there, we have a small office for each of the organizing partners, and GLS are partners. Each of us have an office with computers and a phone, or local phone, so that we can use. Printer? Of course. There's also a big area with a blog. Now we have the final displays. I can show it to you later. There's a blog area. There's a lounge. And it's all Wi-Fi. And we have a room for us, for the major groups, of 300 people, which is T11. And then we have another one, no, that's T1. And then there's another one, that's T11, which is 28 people. What we're going to be doing, soon I'm going to send to you a list, a graph, or a table, sorry. A table with our slots for each of these rooms, so that organizing partners and your groups can reserve those rooms, 1 hour at a time. Now, if that is not enough, which is most likely not going to be enough, then I would suggest that we ask for a room within the arena that would be an extra room for some of these meetings that you have that do not have to be right in the political area. Also, we're still trying to see how we could have some of our training, a capacity building workshop that we give, because the 300 rooms is going to be too small. And our briefing in the morning, look how many people we are here. In Rio, clearly we need a room more than 300 people. So these are the type of things. So during the PrepCom, so you know, we'll send all this by email, but so you know, for the PrepCom, our directors already approved that we use a room of 500 people in T3, Pavilion 3 there. So we're going to be able to use some of these rooms, only for the morning for our briefing. So we're trying to see how we do that. The dialogue day should not be problematic. It's going to be during the conference itself, where a lot of the people will be there on the 20th and accommodating everybody. So I don't want to go into more detail. We're going to send more information, and I'll probably come back to you with some more information on Tuesday or something on this. But just want to clarify.
Yeah. Can I just flag also that our counterparts in the Brazilian government was saying that if you want to do anything in the arena, you need to let them know 20 days before. 20 days before basically before the start of the process, and it will take them 5 days to set it up. So they will not accept anything which comes after probably around 10th of May. Then it's closed shop.
Thank you for that. Jan Gustav has a quick point to make.
Yes, Chantaline, concerning the morning meetings, I'm glad you said that we have a room that accommodates more than 300, because in Johannesburg there was an average of 550 to 600 every morning on the morning meetings. So thank you.
Okay, any questions? Yes, Sasha.
Thank you very much. On the pavilion, I'll start at the end. Do we have to pay for that? And what type of
The policy that was communicated to me is that exhibitions, they will charge for exhibitions, but not for activities throughout.
Okay.
That was, so, yes.
Okay. On the, what you just said, on our official events, which we asked for to be in the Rio Centro and which might not be accredited, when do you think you will let us know?
The one that were accredited during, and most of them have already received their email confirmation. That was sent over the last 2 days. We're still in the process of doing that. The non-accredited one we're finalizing, and we should hear within, if not today, Monday. But we basically accept it. You can pretty much assume, and if you don't hear from us by Monday, then is the time to start harassing us. Because you might have fallen through the cracks somehow, because there were 600 of them. Because basically we are trying to accommodate one side event for each lead organization. Some of you submitted 12. Good dreaming, it's always good to dream. It's not going to happen. And we've already told you you need to select one or find a new lead on those. But all the other ones, we will accommodate them. That was basically the policies in my director.
Thank you. We have
And then the final thing is the bikes. How long do you have to bike to Arena and to Piers?
Depends on how you bike.
From a,
How quick you
wow, no, it's an hour with the car, it's very far.
Oh, okay.
So, no, there will be bus shuttles between the main sites. No, between Rio Centro and Arena, I think it would be a 5-minute bike, but, and it's, June is pretty
Great.
cold, but that's,
Ben will
you
be
know.
among us, so we can ask him all sorts of detailed questions, but I'll take just a couple more real quick. Go ahead.
I have I was concerned when you said that in Flamengo that won't be Wi-Fi. I think that's pretty serious. And
I
think
agree.
it should be make a strong point about that.
We did.
Okay, that's great. Because it should be communication. It will be 10,000 of
Yeah.
people in Flamengo.
Great, that's the
And-
top of the
and-
agenda.
Sorry, on side events, just a clarification. I know it's past and everything, but I understood that it was one per organization, as lead organization. But if you are, for instance, co-sponsoring others, that doesn't count. Okay, great. Thanks.
All right, thank you so much. Dick in the back there, you know. Is that you?
Yes. Basically, I just want to know, when the leaders show up, having experienced the Copenhagen fiasco, you're basically excluded from any zone of those people, in my experience. So, I mean, what should we expect as of the day that they close it down to do the security check and the leaders are there? Where can't you go for sure?
We're
Because-
gonna communicate this information, but if you
Yeah.
look the way this is designed, member states and eye level will be coming in from probably part-time F or G, from the back. We're gonna be coming in from the front. They've already, the Brazilian and our security folks that were in Copenhagen and got the blame, a lot of them got fired, some of them are still there, they got their lesson. And we're not gonna enter for the same entrance. They're not sure if the press and us will be entering for the same entrance, but what they're really working on is to avoid us, and them passing and us not be able to go through. They think that through. But I will communicate this information to everybody before we head there.
Great, thanks.
And remember, registration open on June 7th. And we're gonna be having people on June 8th, like we have 8 local people working with us. So as soon as you get there, don't wait until the 20th. Come and see us, say hi, register, so that we can get you through, and get this going. Because if everybody come on the 15th or everybody comes on the 20th, of course there will be thousands of people in line.
Okay, well, we really have to move on. I know there'll be other opportunities to ask questions, and both Ben and Chantaline are here among us, so thank you for that. The report back for the group 1 in the morning is Pat